Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Going deep here for Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Number 14,
Sammy Watkins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15.
Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Allen. And that is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
56. Hey, Mike's 15.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And Diggs has it. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Complete to Stephon Diggs. A gain of 11 brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
He'll take over 1st down.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 27, Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. Space to maneuver at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up second down. Now Mahomes. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield.
And there's a sack by Jerry Hughes, and I wonder how many times it goes through his head that in his youth, he was playing offense and trying to avoid the fate that he's putting on quarterbacks, play in and play out. He's a guy who knows how to get to the quarterback with speed and with power.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
What I enjoyed most about watching Devin Singletary as a rookie, and he had a nice campaign, 775 yards on the ground and a rushing average in the top 5 in the league last year, is that what I saw in college transferred to the NFL. Continued to make the first tackler miss, whether he's in the hole or on the perimeter. I expect him to get to 1,000 yards rushing this season.
20-yard line.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To throw, it's Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
13-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes escaping the... Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he will be be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after 1-7. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
Not much more I can add to that. I thought you saw.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen going deep for, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 77 yards, and the Bills have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post grab?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get into the end zone?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
11 on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
That one good for 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. The Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
The ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, Singletary. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the Pro Bowler Chris Jones able to work his way in and record the sack. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
11 yards there. First down.
1st and 10.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Watch your team. Watch your team. Watch your team. You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, I need one over here. I need one over here. Alert. Let's go. Let's go.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Lee Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The tackle made by E.J. Gaines. A gain of 8 yards.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And that one goes for 8 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15. Here we go.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Mike 15. Mike 15. Man, I got you.
On 2nd down now. Singletary, and obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Mahomes pass intercepted.
And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Bills 21, Chiefs 14.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
That's what I do.
Check 31. Check.
All 52.
Now Allen to try again after the pick six. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Chris Jones.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
2-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. It's caught. Smith. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47.
That's good.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
27-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got Smith here. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Jim. 15's the mic.
Now a toss to Singletary running to the left. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down by...
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Hey, Mike's 15.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills will add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Flushed out right. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Check. Lefty. Check it out, please.
Hey, Rebel. 43.
Mahomes now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory.
1st and goal.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 43 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
A gain of 8.
And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. Got a man. It's Brown. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15. Watch the screen.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
Check, check. Crash down. Stay at home. Stay at home.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted. Quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On 2nd down, Singletary. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
15's the mic. I got 15. All day, every day, any day.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd, escaping the pressure right. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Allen finding Brown for a Bills 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They hand off to their big tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen, and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
A 42-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So with that, you figure now this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
A gain of 27.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And going deep for Hill. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
The quarterback,
Chris Jones, in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
brings up 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd down. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Flush down right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Sack, baby. 15. Alert. I got 15. Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 15. Mike 15.
56, 56.
Right, that's right. Let's go. Here we go.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Bills point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down.
And my goodness, another interception. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
They go right back to Singletary. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what...
And now here is another interception. Levi Wallace with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Buffalo, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody. it.